Bang, 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 bang. Bang, 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 bang. Gangster shots. Bang, bang, bang. Blah, blah, blah. What's up, security guard family? Today I'm going to talk about some common shooting techniques that to help you improve and correct some of the most common mistakes that people make when shooting. So here I've set up a plywood target, and I put a simple vertical and horizontal line to make an X, dot in the middle, and this is just to show where bullet placement ends up. So without further ado, I'm gonna switch angles here. So here I am at my own range here at home. I'm about 10 yards out from this target, and I'm going to intentionally do some common mistakes that people make when shooting. So here in this shot, what you're going to see is where I'm actually placing the very tip of my finger on the trigger. What this is going to do is when I squeeze that trigger, it's going to push the gun towards the left. And that's because when I pull, my finger's leverage is pointing left. You can see right there, it went slightly to the left. Let's watch it again. Now watch right here. Watch the tip of the gun. It's going to move to the left right before it fires. You see it move, and that took my sights off target. In that last video, what you saw was the fingertip. I'm going to demonstrate that now. Range safe gun, unloaded. And what happens is the finger is on the very tip of the trigger like this. And what happens is that when you pull a trigger, it pushes the gun when you pull that way. So here I'm intentionally overextending the finger into the trigger. When I squeeze, it's going to pull the firearm slightly to the right and bring the sights off target. And just watch right before firing, you'll see the gun move to the right. And there it was. And let's watch that again and slow it down even more. So you'll see here the movement is subtle, but it's enough to bring it off alignment and make that target about 2 feet off. So range safe once again. That last video you saw, finger was overextended through the trigger, and what that causes the firearm to do is that when you squeeze, it pulls the gun to the right, and at a 10-yard range, that actually is about a 2 foot off the target, which is a miss. And here I'm going to place my fingertip, my pad on my finger on the trigger. This is the correct method, and you're going to see that the gun doesn't move at all. Let's replay that again in even slower. And you'll notice that the gun neither moves to the left nor the right right before firing. And this shot actually was dead on center. I'll show you a shot here of the target right here. So you can see there that the hole was placed on that shot almost on the crosshairs. So perfect shot. So what you're looking for is the finger. You want to have the finger pull straight back. You don't want to be doing this, and you don't want to be doing this when you squeeze the trigger. You want to be pulling it straight back, and you want the trigger to be right here on the center of your pad, right in the middle of this pad here. You don't want to be here in the crease, and you don't want to have it on your fingertip. You want it right in the center, and you want to bring your finger straight back. It takes a little bit of practice, but you can get that finger if you can get that finger to pull straight back, that's what you want. And here you're going to see what's called anticipation, and this is where you're going to see the firearm dip downward right before the shot, which brings the shot right into the dirt below the target. And there it was. And let's watch it again, slow motion. Watch it again. Watch the tip of the firearm carefully. You are going to notice that it drops. You'll also notice that the grip of my hand tends to tighten up a little more. And what this is just an inexperienced shooter anticipating the recoil of the firearm, and they tend to push the firearm forward, which ends up pushing the tip of the barrel downward, and which causes you to shoot low. So one thing that you can use to train if you don't have the luxury of going to a range, and absolutely you can do this on your own risk. I am not recommending that you do this unless you really want to, but use a penny. You got a penny here, and what you do is you take your firearm. I've got a range range safe firearm here. As you can see, it's empty. Nothing in the magazine well, nothing in the breech. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the slide forward, and what that does is it puts it into ready to fire mode. Even though there's no ammo in here, it's not loaded, completely unloaded, but the firing pin is out. And one way you can tell on this particular firearm too is that this little flag right here will pop up if there's a round in there, which tells you it's loaded. So it's a nice little feature. You can run your finger over and feel it, or you can look at it and see that it's popped up. But anyway, you take your penny and you balance it right on the tip of the slide like this. And then what you do is you aim and you pull. And if the penny doesn't fall at the moment that you fired, and I lost my penny. There it is. So if the penny doesn't fall at the moment you fired, then you're doing it right. Now, I'm gonna redo it again. Again, we're unloaded, no ammo. Put the penny on the tip. Now I'm going to put my finger on the trigger incorrectly. You can see the penny there on the tip, and I'm gonna pull. And you see that the slightest motion from my finger, pulling the trigger instead of pulling it straight back, but pushing the trigger, it actually caused the penny to fall, because it does tend to cause the firearm to cant or to pull, and that what that does is it brings the penny off of balance and it'll fall. So penny on the tip of your front sight. If you can successfully dry fire your weapon without the penny coming off, then you're doing it right. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helped you out. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and leave a comment if you have any suggestions or if you have any questions. Once again, I am not a firearms instructor, and I'm not an instructor of any kind. I'm just sharing my personal experiences with you guys. So I hope it helps out. Have a great day. I'll catch you later. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and like, comment, and share. Thank you much.